Yo, I just finished the Snyder cut. My Justice League, baby. We finally got it. Our Justice League we've been waiting for so freaking long. That's right, the Snyder cut just dropped today, and I finished it. One word. Awesome. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, first of all, congratulations to Zack Snyder. Your vision finally came to life, and hopefully, because everyone's going to be talking about this for gosh knows how long, hopefully we can get Man of Steel 2, Justice League 2, and 3, and hopefully they can continue what you were going to do with the DC movies before the executives got greedy and thought, let's just get our Christmas bonuses. Let's just piss on this. No. This is the version we waited for, and I hope this leads to more movies from you. Darkseid looked freaking awesome. He is my favorite superhero villain of all time. You know, next to Joker, Thanos, you know, Red Skull, Loki, Apocalypse, he is like, just like Superman is the granddaddy of all superheroes, he is like almost like the ultimate villain of villains. He is so big, his lasers go, he is the villain. He looked awesome. Steppenwolf looked 100 times better than he did in the original cut. Well, not the original cut, but the stinky version we got back in 2017. He was menacing, and he was a good, great first villain for this Justice League team. Ben Affleck, Gal Gadot, Ray Fisher, Ezra Miller, Jason Momoa, Henry Cavill, awesome as always. Looked amazing in the black Superman suit. I mean, if he had the mullet and the facial hair, it would be like the comic book come to life. By the way, this movie is 4 hours long, and it ends on a cliffhanger. So, but it doesn't get boring. I mean, watching this movie, it's 4 hours long. Watching this movie is almost like watching like an extended version of Lord of the Rings, but it's not 10 hours long. It ends with a cliffhanger, so, but don't worry, there's no scenes at the end of the credits. These scenes happen before the credits, so I just want to make sure you all know that. There's so many shots in this movie, you know, all like the fight scenes and everything, and all the visual effects. I'm always like wondering in my head, because obviously I want to be a director, you know, one day. Well, I kind of do direct my own Lego stuff, but I mean, when I eventually direct movies like, I don't know if I'll direct movies like this, but if I ever did, I can't imagine how many weeks or months it takes just to get those VFX shots done, because there's so much that goes on, so many like laser shots and you know, the sword fighting, and even that big sequence where you know, Diana, Wonder Woman, is telling Ben Affleck's Batman about the mother boxes, and this big battle that happened with, you know, humans, Atlanteans, Amazons. There was a Green Lantern in there, and of course the Greek gods fought against Darkseid and his army. I mean, just that whole sequence was phenomenal. It was like almost watching like a Lord of the Rings battle. Flash brought the humor, as you know he should, and you know, Cyborg was freaking awesome. Ray Fisher killed it, and I love seeing the scenes with him playing football and then learning about a little bit about his, or getting a quick shot of his origin. And you know, that was really cool. And all these visual effects shots just got me going like, oh my gosh, like how long does it take to like edit these? It's insane. As you can tell, I'm still like, I'm just so happy we finally got this version, and I'm doing this a lot because I'm just like, my mind is still blown from what I just watched. But I mean, listen, just like all of you, I'm a fellow geek, or if you prefer to be called a nerd. I mean, geeks and nerds everywhere are probably losing it right now, because I mean, we finally got our Justice League. Well, I mean, obviously this guy wasn't there. It was a different Green Lantern, but hopefully we'll get this guy, or you know, this is Hal Jordan, or we get John Stewart. That'd be really cool. I'm just so happy right now. I mean, you cannot imagine the excitement of getting up in the morning and going, all right, yes, it's finally here. I'm gonna watch it, and then, I mean, unbelievable. I mean, the team as a whole. I mean, you're full of really good actors, and it's just amazing seeing this team come together. It felt almost the same way when the Avengers came together for the first time, and how awesome that was, and how cinematic and groundbreaking. This was the same thing, except, you know, these are really, I mean, Superman, I think Wonder Woman, and obviously Aquaman are more of like, almost like the godlike superheroes. And then you got, you know, Batman, and of course, who's, you know, human, but his technology helps him beat evil villains. And then of course, Flash is a meta-human, and then Cyborg he's basically a meta-human, but he's basically a robot, but very enhanced. I mean, the team is just amazing, and I mean, let's be honest, DC's got the best superheroes and some of the best villains ever created. But I still love Marvel as well as DC. I still love Marvel just as much as DC. I love them both equally. I don't choose one over the other, but obviously if you ask me who has the best of everything, okay, DC. The team, you know, they work so well together. And just that quick tease of when through the portal when Darkseid is like looking at them, it's just giving us that little tease like, oh, we'll see you again, and you know, you're not gonna destroy Earth. You know, you're going down. So that scene was really cool. So as you can see, super excited, really enjoyed it. I hope all of you who have HBO Max, hope you've watched it. And I'd like to hear your thoughts on the movie. Yeah, so just let me know. And hopefully you're on the same page as me where we get more of this, because people are gonna be talking about this for weeks, hopefully months. And hopefully, if I'm Warner Brothers, I would give Zack Snyder the keys to the kingdom again and let him do his vision. Because for God's sake, I'm waiting for Man of Steel 2 still. You know, I want Man of Steel 2. He's the granddaddy of superheroes. He's the reason we love superheroes so much. He's the ultimate superhero. So hopefully this leads to more stuff, and hope you all have a great week and start to your weekend. And I hope you go see this movie. Watch it, because you're not going to be disappointed. It was phenomenal. So thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.